The universe does not insist, it only assists what you persist in. Attend and you invite, ignore and you exclude. The universe cooperates, not coerces.
So the universe does not insist, it only assists what you persist in, right? If you focus on good, you'll attract good in your life. If you focus on bad, or not even focus on bad, whatever meaning you'll assign to the situation in itself is always neutral. We assign the meaning good or bad. And whatever meaning we'll assign, then we are inviting that experience into our reality. What meaning you assign, you buy that experience into your personal reality. So the universe does not insist, it only assists what you persist in. Attend and you invite, ignore and you exclude. So what you attend to, what you give your attention to, is what you invite in your reality, because where your attention goes, energy flows. That's what you invite in your reality. Ignore and you exclude. Rumi said, the art of knowing is knowing what to ignore, right? बिकॉज हम उसी चीज को इग्नोर नहीं करते हैं जो हमें बॉदर करती है, जो हमें ट्रबल करती है, राइट? और विच इज अगेंस्ट आवर विशेस, because then it generates feeling of anger and resistance, and then we tend to think more of the thoughts which troubles us the most, and by thinking that more and more, we are inviting that reality into our experience. So attend and you invite, ignore and you exclude. The best way to not to invite negative things or negative situations into your personal experience is just ignore it. If you don't like any negative aspect of somebody, act as if you have not seen it. Whitewash it as if that never existed. And only focus on the positive aspects of others. And when you do that, you will evoke only the positive response from them towards you. By giving your attention, you are actually participating in others' behavior. If you give your attention to the negative aspect, you are participating in evoking the negative behavior in them. If you are giving your attention to the positive aspect, you are participating in their positive behavior towards you. You are an active participant in all your experiences. You're not just a spectator. When you say, how can he or she behave like this? So remember, by giving your attention, you are an active participant in their behavior. By judging their behavior, by judging them, you evoked more of that response to them because your judgment had that emotional charge. And because of that emotional charge, that was the energy they got when they met you. And then they behaved in a certain way towards you. So we have to understand how this law of attraction works, how this vibration works. As Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And that is what law of attraction is. Thinking in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. That is what law of karma is. Actually, law of attraction and law of karma is one and the same. Only difference is when we say law of karma, we think, oh, it is only about physical karma. Actually, it is about karma in terms of thoughts, emotions, words, and actions. All are karma. A thought is an early action. An emotion is an energy in motion. So all are karmas, right? And that exactly is what law of attraction is. Thinking in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. When we say law of attraction, we are able to see things. Same karma, we are seeing it from the subtle dimensions, from the energy perspective, not just the action perspective, not just the physical perspective. हम उसको सूक्ष्म रूप से देख रहे हैं, सिर्फ स्थूल रूप से नहीं देख रहे हैं उसे, और हम उसकी जवाबदारी ले रहे हैं. Law of karma is about law of responsibility. As I sow, so I reap. Exactly so is law of attraction. As is my vibration, so is my attraction. A lot of times, a lot of people ask, so if everything is law of attraction, then how is law of karma works? Actually, there is no difference. It's just the same. When you did that karma, it was again, the law of attraction was working at that time. And in the present reality, in the present moment, when you get the result of that karma, then you say, अरे पुराने कर्मों का कोई फल मिल रहा है मुझे. But then that is the manifestation of the past karma. Your current reality is the manifestation of the past karma. When you did that karma, you had the free will whether you wanted to do it or not. Karma is nothing but the free will exercised in the past. When you see the free will exercised in the past, from today's perspective, you call it अरे karma. पुराने कुछ कर्म किए होंगे. But at that time, when you did that karma, it was in the present moment. And in that present moment, you had a free will. So your free will, karma, and law of attraction is exactly one in the same thing. Just different terminology or a different way of looking at the same thing. Law of attraction is the most subtle way of looking at karma, most deeper dimension of looking at karma, and not leaving the power to your karma, because in law of attraction there's always a free will. No matter what your past karma is, today still you have a free will to respond to whatever the situation you have manifested because of the past. You have the free will to respond to the current situation, which is a new karma which you are going to create. So the new karma which you're going to create is always a free will. Don't lose your power. कुछ तो पिछले जन्म में बहुत पाप किए होंगे, इसीलिए आज मेरे लाइफ में इतनी तकलीफ आ रही है, इसीलिए ये हस्बैंड मिल गया, इसीलिए ये वाइफ मिल गई. It's all law of attraction and it's all for you, not against you. Life is always happening to you for you because you chose all those situations, all those challenges, so that you can learn from it, so that it can help you evolve and grow for the evolution of your own consciousness. So it's always for you. So no matter what the challenges is, drop your resistance. First is acceptance because you created it. You have drawn that situation into your life. पर आकर्षण का नियम पूरी शक्ति आपको देता है, पूरा पावर आपको देता है, फ्री विल आपको पूरा पावर देता है वही कर्मा, बट आपके कर्मों की जिम्मेदारी आप ले रहे हैं. चाहे कितने ही पाप कर रहे हो पास्ट में, वो हमें उसको बहाना बना के दुखी रहने का आपको इजाजत नहीं देता. दुख पैदा बाहर की सिचुएशन से नहीं हो रहा है, दुख पैदा उससे हो रहा है कि आप उसे कैसे इंटरनलाइज कर रहे हैं. It is not the external situation which is the cause of your suffering. The problem is not the problem. How you look at the problem is the problem. We don't suffer because of the situations. We suffer because of our thoughts around it. First is how we look at it. What is the perception about that situation? When we blame, we suffer. When we accept, we learn, grow, we evolve. Pain or suffering is not what happens to you. It is what happens in you as a result of what happens to you. And what happens in you is your free will, is your choice, is your awareness, is your evolution. What happens in you depends on your state of being. जिम्मेदारी हमारी है और हम में वो पावर है. जब हम जवाबदारी लेते हैं तो हम अपने आप को एम्पावर कर रहे हैं कि जब पास्ट के कारण मेरा प्रेजेंट ऐसा है और उसकी जवाबदारी जब हम ले रहे हैं, तो मतलब हम अपने आप को शक्तिशाली अनुभव करते हैं. मतलब जब मैं ही मेरे जीवन का निर्माता हूं, तो मतलब आज जो मैं सोचूंगा, आज जो मैं करूंगा, आज जैसी भावनाओं में रखूंगा, उसके वैसे ही मेरा भविष्य बनेगा. जैसे मेरे भाव वैसे ही मेरा भाग्य. We have to acknowledge ourselves as a powerful creator. And the universe is always forgiving. God is always non-judging. वो ये नहीं कहते कि अरे तुमने क्या क्या पाप किए, जब जागे तब सवेरा. जिस दिन तुमने अपनी गलती से सीख लिए, वो पाप की निर्जरा हो गई. That karma is erased. It is gone. But if you don't learn it, then you repeat it. Then you repeat the same karma. है ना? We repeat what we don't repair. फिर हम वो चक्रव्यूह में फंस गए. But जैसे सीख गए, उस चक्रव्यूह से बाहर आ गए. And we come out wiser, with more strength, with more power, with more resilience, with more wisdom. So the universe does not insist. It only assists what you persist in. Attend and you invite. Ignore and you exclude. Right? The universe cooperates, not coerces. Universe कभी जोर जबरदस्ती नहीं करता है. उससे आपसे कोई बैर या दुश्मनी नहीं है कि अरे तेरे को तो साले को सबक सिखा के ही रहूंगा. यूनिवर्स ऐसा कभी नहीं सोचता. उसका कोई जजमेंट ही नहीं है. आपके जैसे कंपन होंगे, उसके अनुरूप वो आपको अनुभव लाके दे देगा. कंपन अच्छे तो अनुभव अच्छा, कंपन गड़बड़ तो अनुभव गड़बड़. उसका कोई जजमेंट नहीं है. वॉट एवर वाइब्रेशन यू आर ऑफरिंग, द यूनिवर्स विल ब्रिंग द सेम एक्सपीरियंस टू यू. सो द ओनली कॉपरेशन यूनिवर्स आस्क यू फॉर योर बेटर लाइफ is your better vibration. That is the only thing the universe asks from us. It is not our job to manifest. Our only job is to offer the right vibration. It is the universe's job to manifest. Only thing it is offering is to offer your right vibration. बस इतना ही तो मांग रहे हो आपसे. ज्यादा कुछ मांगते ही नहीं है वो आपसे. वो ये नहीं पूछता आप कितनी मेहनत कर रहे हो, ये नहीं पूछ रहा है कि क्या डिग्री है, क्या पद है, कितना पैसा है. यूनिवर्स को कोई मतलब नहीं है. All it asks you is to offer the right vibration. वो ये नहीं पूछता है कि आप भाई बॉम्बे में बैठे हो, कि भीलवाड़ा में बैठे हो कि पिरामिड वैली में बैठे हो, जहां बैठे हो, जैसे बैठे हो, व्हाट इज द वाइब्रेशन यू आर ऑफरिंग? बिकॉज योर वाइब्रेशन ट्रेवल्स एवरीवेयर. Whatever you want can come to wherever you are because your vibration travels everywhere. तो सिर्फ एक ही चीज पे हमको काम करना है, हाउ टू मेंटेन आवर हायर वाइब्रेशन. अपने उच्चतर कंपन को हम कैसे बनाए रखें, बस इतना ही हमारा काम है. फिर जो मांगो वो मिलेगा, बिन मांगे भी मिलेगा.